Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of my AllTheMods10 SSP playthrough. In this episode, we are going to step away a bit from the technical side of this mod pack and finally get some AllTheModium, or at least that is the goal. I did a current power situation, so let's go down to the basement, and it's all looking good for right now. Like I said before, this one is completely drained, but these two are up and running, so looks like we have enough power to supply, this going constantly for where it is now. We did chunk load the area too. So as we are exploring out today during our adventure, all of this should still process. Also, as you can see, I did some more base renovations. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to keep the basement like this. I don't know if I really like the flooring. I might change up the flooring. It looks glaring, but we'll see. I did want to mention, though, for doing this, let's see. I don't know if it's in here. It's in my bag. No, it's not in my bag. Where is it? I made here it is, an exchanging gadget. So this is from Building Gadgets 2. It is pretty simple to make, just some diamonds, lapis, redstone, and iron, and it just takes some energy. It is also a part of the tips and tricks quest line here. So as you can see, the building gadgets little thing here, there are multiple building gadgets. There's the destruction, the cut and paste, copy paste, and the building. We'll be making some more of these eventually, but we did complete this quest, so we'll go ahead and collect that quest reward. This is basically to help with replacing stuff down here, just so I don't have to mine everything out and then replace it. But essentially how it works is you press shift right click on a block and it'll turn to that block. I don't have any of this block in my inventory, so it's all red right now, but if you press G, I believe G is the default key, you can change the area to be either surface. I typically just use surface. You could do a vertical column, you can do a horizontal row, or a grid. You can also expand the range here. So I typically like to do it in a 3x3 area, but if I do the grid in a 5x5, yes, so there it'll place blocks, like, again, just 5 blocks apart from each other. So with that being said, again, we are going to go and set out on some exploration today to find an ancient city, hopefully. And so we do have our nature's compass for this. Before we go out, I also put some black glass over here. I personally like it. I think I'm going to keep this. It gives us some protection from mobs and the weather, and it looks pretty good at night. You can't even see it. But so we are going to make a brush here, and this will be important later, and I'll show you guys. But for now, let's go ahead and do the deep dark. Go ahead and click that. There is one 1,000 blocks away this way. And just so you know, we're not going to be finding the warden today at all. The entire goal of this is just to get a little bit of AllTheModium. I have some things planned that I want to use it for. Obviously, I'd love to get a hoe. I've gone through like 5, 6, 7, 8 diamond hoes at this point with the resources, so I'd love, honestly, to just go ahead and get a diamond hoe right off the rip. Obviously, we're going to be looking to make some AllTheModium tools, sword, pickaxe, all that good stuff, and then we are going to make the AllTheModium armor. However, we're not going to switch it or use it quite yet. We are going to keep the refined obsidian armor for at least a little while here, just because it is, well, technically better than AllTheModium, but once we get up to vibranium, we will switch. So, oh my, was that like just delayed fall damage? Did I not do that properly? I don't know, that was whack. But so, go ahead, eat this, put this away. It looks like we're right on top of the deep dark. And again, this may or may not be an ancient city. It doesn't look very mountainous, so we will see. Again, you can find AllTheModium in either the deep dark or the deep dark or in ancient city. Either one is fine for, again, AllTheModium. And I will go ahead and make myself small. I do kind of want to be a little bit cheap and see through the walls. Again, it's helpful. I see a spawner over there. We're not going to bother with that quite yet. So let's see how far we need to go down for this. Interesting. Alright, not going to bother with that. And I am not seeing anything here. Do I see any skulk the walls? No. We're basically at bedrock at this point. Well, doesn't look like this one is successful. So let me go out and do a little bit of exploring, and we will see if we can come across a deep dark biome. So I did end up having to do an RTP. We teleported right around here, and then found that this was the nearest deep dark. So we're coming up on our deep dark here. We're gonna try to be sneaking around, and I don't see like an ancient city, but again, I'm hoping that some AllTheModium will be on the walls here. I read a little bit in the quest book here about AllTheModium, and it looks like this says at least that the only place to find it is in the ancient city. So maybe they changed that, the spawning of it, and now it only really does spawn in the ancient cities. We'll still explore around a little bit and see if that is the case. I remember previously, like even in AllTheMods10, with previous versions, like it would spawn inside of the deep dark here. That is the second. So we will stay quiet for a little bit longer. Again, I'm not really seeing an ancient city here. If this darkness will go away. And that's really what we're looking for. So I'm probably just going to RTP again and find another close. God, this is honestly a little scary. I always hate this. But yeah, we will RTP, try to find another deep dark, and hopefully that one has an ancient city. Alright, so this one looks moderately more promising. We are on top of a big, like, mountain plateau here, so I am hoping that this one does have an ancient city underneath of here. Again, we'll just have to see. I did not use my random teleport after the last cut. I just teleported home and went south instead of, like, north. And we did end up finding a different, at least it pointed to a different, supposedly, deep dark biome. Am I getting silverfish? What is going on? Okay, so it is another deep dark. Alright, let's see. Any goodies around here that can be found? I am not seeing any. I'm also not seeing any shriekers, which is a really good thing. Let's see. I'm not seeing any AllTheModium, and I'm not seeing an ancient city around here. Well, we can do some exploring, maybe mine some of this skulk here. Again, we are actually going to need some silk touch for this as well. So we will need some skulk to make some things in the future, but yeah, looks like no dice for this, unfortunately. Hopefully we will get lucky and come across a city soon. And one RTP later, we have come to another deep dark biome. Now, really, this is just a matter of luck, essentially, whether or not you'll find an ancient city. Unfortunately, I've not been super lucky. We've had to travel to at least a few of these. Did not find any AllTheModium. Did not find any. Ooh, looks like there's some water that I need to patch up. Basically, didn't find anything of note. But yeah, had to use another RTP. That looks like a cool structure. I think I've been in one of those before. It's like a different kind of what are they called? Not stronghold. Mine shafts. There we go. There we go. And oh yes, okay, we got lucky this time. Let's go. Alright, just immediate word and spawn, and immediate word, and we'll go down. I think I saw the ancient city. Yes, in here. Okay. So we will just start running. We're gonna come up here, and this is why flight is so important, just so that we can basically not have to worry about the warden. And we'll go ahead and save that. We'll wait for this blindness to go away. Alright, you can get out of here. Good sir. Now, AllTheModium should be glowing, kind of similar to that there. It should spawn in, like, the walls, around here. I'm not seeing any right off the bat, though. What I do see, though, is something that we are going to need. I'm pretty sure, yes. So this is suspicious clay. And so to get the templates to upgrade items to AllTheModium, you need these smithing templates. So we got one of the AllTheModium smithing templates. We can't upgrade it, again, just like we would be able to with a netherite smithing template. This one is just with netherite, so the tier below it. And is that, yes, I think that's our first piece of AllTheModium. And let me go ahead and make a little platform here. Yes, so we can't mine it currently. We only have a diamond pickaxe. So we are going to go home real quick. And you're either going to need netherite or I believe, and I could be wrong, we should be able to mine it, though, with a refined obsidian pickaxe. Yes, so let me actually go back home and take a quick pause. So, exciting, we got our first piece of, or we don't have it yet, but we found our first piece of AllTheModium. Now, what do we do from here? Now, I don't want to just mine that. I do want to get my enchantments off of this diamond pickaxe first. So what we are going to do is we're going to get a piece of obsidian, and we're going to get another anvil, and we are going to get 2 books. And so for this mod pack, there are a ton of different ways that you can essentially strip things of enchants. The way that I like to go about doing it, though, is, especially early game, is with the anvil and obsidian. It requires no power, you get no losses, you get everything back. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop, I think I turned my magnet off, but I'm just going to drop the pickaxe here. No, I did not. So I'm going to drop my pickaxe here. I'm going to drop the 2 books down on top of the obsidian. And I'm going to drop the anvil on top of it. And we got both the fortune and efficiency enchants off of the pickaxe here and both into books. So we're going to put the fortune on here and the efficiency on here as well. And we are going to, again, save this diamond pickaxe. I'm going to turn back to being small. We're going to put this away. And now we should, I think it's only 1. The efficiency didn't work. Great. Oh well. We still got our first piece, which is great. What we are going to do is look around for a little bit more. We are going to need some more AllTheModium to do what I have set out to do. We'll go ahead and loot this chest to hopefully hopefully we can find some echo shards so that we can make a structure compass. So I'll probably stay on camera here while exploring, since this is relatively exciting, or not exciting, it is scary at the least. We'll take these enchanted books. Is that our first piece of diamond gear? It just might be. But essentially, I'm looking around, looking at all the chests. I am looking for glowing yellow, or anything glowing. And perfect, some echo shards. So we are eventually going to be able to make the structure compass, or I think, again, it's called the explorer's compass. Now, gold looks pretty similar to AllTheModium, but again, it is not glowing. So I'm hoping that we can find some more, though. And see, it's not too scary when you have flying and you can just kind of skedaddle away from the water. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Hopefully this wooden one works on this. Okay. No, we just got one. That is very unfortunate. Alright. Get out of there. Get out of dodge. Run. I didn't realize he was right there. I'm unfortunately not seeing any more AllTheModium for the time being. But we did get a couple of pieces. We did get the smithing template. Just one last quick go around just to make sure, just see if I didn't miss any obvious ones. I would like... I wonder if there's not. Yeah, before we leave, I would like a few more echo shards, just so we can get the structure compass. Let me see if this would go away. No echo shards. Around here, no echo shards. So we are just gonna go home because I'm getting tired of that. Alright, so let's put away our books that we got, the hose. And so with this is exciting. We can now make things. I think we are definitely going to ore double this. I am just wondering, can't ore triple it because we need 3. We do need the raw ore though for one of the things I want to make. So we will just double this, and we will double it after this is done. Oh wait, we have the ore hammer. I'm more than happy to use the ore hammer for this. And we can go ahead and get this smelted up. Alright, so we're not actually going to make any tools for the time being. The first thing I want to do is turn these into nuggets, and we are going to make a teleport pad. So let's grab one of our ender pearls here, and go ahead and craft this pad. Perfect, and we'll set it down right here for now. And if we go into the quest log for AllTheModium, now I am following it a little bit not correctly. Technically we should get a netherite ingot before doing all of this, but alas, I'll probably make a netherite ingot in a little bit here. We are going to need some eventually, but the teleport pad, just for 4 nuggets and an ender pearl, we can get transported to the mining dimension. Now, We are going to make multiple teleport pads because if you place this in the overworld, you are, yep, so in the overworld, you go to the mining dimension. If you place this in the end, you go to the beyond. There is literally nothing there. If you place this in the nether, you go to the other, and that is where a lot of the endgame structures are for this. So before we head in there, though, I am going to set up a couple of things. I first want a brewing stand, and we will get some blaze powder. We will get some of our glass and we will turn them into bottles. And let's see, what else do we need? We are going to need a mortar and pestle and another ender pearl. Let's go ahead and craft these up real quick. And basically, we're going to set this down kind of, yeah, right there. Let's get another chest. We'll just do an iron chest. Place this down here for any storage. And we will go ahead and crush. Where's my crusher? Crusher is here. Crush that ender pearl up. We will fill this with water. And so in this mod pack, there is the mod's Potions Master. And essentially what this mod is all of the site charms and site potions. And what these will allow you to do is basically give you walls. You get to see everything, really. You get to see all of the respective ores that, oh, it looks like we just needed, we didn't need the ender dust from AE2, we need the ender dust from Potions Master specifically. Oh well. But so, again, once we make this potion, if it will correctly place the items here, awesome, we are going to be able to, again, have walls, essentially. The best way that I can put it. And we are going to go straight for the charm. The reason why the charm's important over the potions themselves is because you get to turn it on and off. So with the potion, obviously, you can only drink it and then it lasts for 2 minutes and then it's done. If you do turn it into a charm, you get that time, but again, you can flick it on and off. So you get to be more efficient with your time here. So as this is going, I do believe we're going to need to blast this specifically. Yes, we do need a blasting furnace. So let me get a blast furnace here, cook this up, and we will be back when I am ready to do the potions. So as a note, just as a heads up, while we are crafting our potion sites, I am going to crush up the ancient debris that we have and turn them into dirty netherite scrap, and then just go ahead and put them in the enriching factory so that we can get more bang for our buck for netherite. And so we are going to turn all of this into netherite ingots. I would like to keep 4, but I do want to just basically go ahead and collect all of these quest rewards, just because we do get a lot of good rewards. We get some more nuggets, we get some more AllTheModium ingots, just a lot of good rewards in general. And so this should be done now, and we will go ahead and brew this up. And now that that's done, we will go ahead, take them out. So we'll get 6 blaze powder. And with that, we now have a charm of AllTheModium site, which is amazing. We can actually later turn this into an eternal charm, I think. Or no, we can't do the eternal. Well, maybe we can. I don't know. Maybe the crafting recipe is just broken. But we can, with the enchanting system in this mod pack, infuse this to basically never break. It's unbreakable. So we'll probably be doing that in the future. But for now, we will enter the mining dimension. And I will stay small, actually. I do think I want to stay small for this. But so I would shift right click with an empty right hand just to make sure you don't have any issues with crashing or anything like that. And so basically this is the mining dimension. It is a flat world with absolutely nothing except for a ton of ores. And we will just go ahead and make a waypoint here just so we don't get lost. And we are going to mine down. Yes. And we'll mine down a little bit. We don't have to mine down too far. AllTheModium does spawn up at this level. But I'm just going to mine down just to show. So there's the cobblestone level. There's the deep slate level. And if you go down far enough, you will go to the nether. So a lot of the ores from the nether do spawn, and then there is an end level here, so a lot of the end ores in particular will spawn. Then we get to the bottom, and it's just bedrock. So we're going to fly all the way back up here. And I do want to maybe look into getting a better jetpack as well, we'll see. So kind of just right here. It doesn't really matter the Y level. The ore spawn or the ore spawn generation in the mining dimension does not really follow, you know, vanilla, really. I'll go ahead and turn these nuggets into an ingot. So we got 3 here. If we turn this on, we should, if we start flying around, hopefully we will start seeing some AllTheModium. Maybe not, though. Let's fly a little bit out this way. It is on. Now it's off. On, and you can see we have AllTheModium sites. Maybe it is a little bit further down than what I thought. Usually AllTheModium's... Oh, there's some. There's some. Perfect. And it looks like... I think I saw a little bit down there. So again, it's basically like X-ray. It's walls. We just get to see where it is located. We can come in here and mine, so now we don't really have to worry about actually going to an ancient city and risking our lives just to find some AllTheModium. So I'll go ahead and mine probably a little bit in here, get some AllTheModium. It's really not that entertaining in my opinion, just kind of going around because we can, you know, see where the ore spawn. So I'll be back after collecting a little bit of AllTheModium, and we'll be back. So we really didn't spend too much time in the mining dimension, and I already have over an entire stack of raw ATM ore, which is again why I definitely wanted to make the mining dimension and all the sites first, because I knew you could get a ton of it in you can get just a ton of it in the mining dimension. So our ore is still processing. This can be ore tripled. If we look at this, we can actually turn it into a slurry. If we put in the enrichment chamber, 3 of them, we can just go ahead and turn them into dust. But we can put it again in a chemical injection chamber and turn them into shards. And, you know, go from there, again, triple this. This would be awesome. But so we'll go ahead and let this smelt before we cut, though. I did make some tier installer. I shared an item? What the heck does that mean? What did I do? What is going on? Well, hopefully this doesn't last, because I'm just pressing shift over this. I don't know what's happening. What? Did I accidentally make a team? I don't know. But we are going to upgrade some of these. We're going to get these to basic. And so with this, we can auto sort. And this will, I believe, typically be pretty smart with auto sorting. We'll auto sort this. We will auto sort this. We'll auto sort this and this. Just so that we can efficiently get these these items processed. Now, the one, I guess, bad thing about this is I do have one extra iron ore in here. Can only do 3 at a time. I tried going in and making sure there are multiples of 3 in here, basically, but that's why I took this one away as well. So we'll go ahead and put these in here. Hopefully, we're checking the oxygen. Yeah, it looks like the oxygen is going down, and the hydrogen is not going down. Okay. So it looks like we're using the same amount of hydrogen. Yeah, so we didn't upgrade this. Looks like the hydrogen chloride is still going up, but we do need to upgrade this machine to get more oxygen production before we upgrade this anymore. Oh, we will also upgrade these tanks too. No, they're already basic, so we just need the advanced tier. So in order to upgrade the oxygen production from the electrolytic separator, we can't upgrade the machine itself, but what we can do is get some upgrades. We already actually got an energy upgrade as a quest reward, but we can make another speed upgrade. So we are going to need some of this structural glass. We'll get about 32 of them. We are going to need some osmium dust, and we'll just get 2 for now. I know I made 32 of the glass, but we really only need like 1 speed for the electrolytic separator, or I only want 1 speed because this is going to absolutely kill power. And actually, because we upgraded the machines, let me also check on the power. Looks like this one is currently going down, not too fast though. Let me, because this is getting a little bit annoying without creative flight, get the shrinking device. I will make myself big. But we will upgrade these, and we'll go into this upgrades tab with the electrolytic separator. And we're gonna just shift left click the speed and shift left click the energy, so that it doesn't use a ton of oh shoot, it doesn't use a ton of FE. Looks like we're still going down in this, so we actually might need another speed upgrade. Let's see if this one works. So again, we basically doubled the amount of FE per tick usage. It does, however, now look like we are going up. So to make the energy upgrades, we basically just need what we had previously and some gold. So we get some of the gold here. I think I found some gold ore, yes, while mining, so we'll just go ahead and turn that into the dust. Take this out too. Boom, and boom. So we are gonna want 5, 6, 7. Well, we're gonna want 7 of these. I'll just go ahead and put all 8 energy upgrades in here. So we can click on these and see 8 out of 8, efficient 16 times, speed is 2 out of 8, 4 times. So it looks like oxygen is good, hydrogen is going up, we are properly supplying this, so at least for the time being, this is good. I think hydrogen chloride should be good as well. Yes, perfect. Everything looks like it is running smoothly. So I have now checked on our current power situation, and all of these are empty now, and it does look like the energy cell is ticking down in power slowly. So it does look like we are going to need some more thermo generators, so probably just off camera I'm going to make a couple more, because we shouldn't need too many more, I don't think. Yeah, we'll just make 2 more and kind of see if that works. If not, we might need to look into just upgrading these into the nitro tier. But yeah, unfortunately, with upgrading these to make the ore processing a little faster, in doing so, we have created ourselves a little bit of a power shortage. So we'll fix that. Well, we're going to have to fix that soon regardless, so we'll probably be fixing it either in this episode or the next. So it does look like we're going to have to fix that in the next episode, as we are running a little bit over / out of time here. Before we end off, though, I do want to make some of these muffling upgrades. These machines are very loud, so we are just going to place them in here so that they will shut up for once. And we only need one for each. I'll put a muffling upgrade in here, muffling upgrade in here, and music to my ears. But so yeah, we did a lot of really good things for this episode, and looking forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. Have some fun things planned for there as well, but I'll see y'all later.